What's up, wrestling fans?
Listen to me. We're not going to take you in the ring. We're going to take you to the streets, the hood.
Well, let me tell you something, man. I'm a new breed of black man.
The Black Rasslin Podcast. Wrestling from a nigga perspective.
Man, we back. We black, man. Ill fam 79. Shout out to brother Math. Shout out to brother Cal. This is a very special interview segment. You know what I'm saying? This is the Black Rasslin Podcast, giving you wrestling from a nigga perspective. Hey, man, we got a very special guest on the line right now. From St. Louis, Missouri, by way of Las Vegas, Nevada. Brother Willie Mack is on the line, aka the Mac, aka Chocolate Caliente. Brother Willie Mack, man, what's going on?
Nothing much. It's actually South Central LA, but
South Central.
I reside in Las Vegas, but I don't rep it. I just rep South Central LA because that's where I was raised.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if that's the case, man, I gotta go ahead and ask, man. Did gang culture play like any kind of or did it play a role in your upbringing?
Well, yeah, growing up around it, you always had folks who was with it and tried to get you into it, but I'm like, nah, I'm doing something else. And they found out later that something else was wrestling. I talked about it my whole life. So, yeah, they respected me. And I got people from just about everywhere, but they know I'm into that wrestling, so they ain't got nothing but love.
So they left you alone. That's amazing, man. That's a dope story. It's got to be a different space, I guess. A brother from South Central that wants to be a wrestler. Like, was there anybody around you, other than what you saw on TV, that got you into like pro wrestling as a whole?
My pops liked it because when I connected with him, that's what we got brought together by was wrestling. We would always watch it on Mondays and Tuesdays, actually Fridays, because SmackDown used to be on Fridays back in the day.
Yeah, the fist days. The days when they had the fist.
Thursday Night Thunder for WCW. So, yeah, we watch all that. And my homies will just come up in middle school and elementary, and we'll talk the next day about what we saw on Raw or Nitro.
That's honestly the story of most of the brothers I know that love pro wrestling now. Is like they go home, they flip in between channels, and you know what I mean? The next day they get to go out with their friends, man. It seems like right now it's really about to attempt to get back to that era with of course the folks over at AEW and WWE having their some semi-war. Looks like it's brewing, man. Where does Impact kind of fit into that? Where would you think Impact fit in that war that's coming up?
Fit up there pretty good, don't you think? If we just acquired Access TV, Mark Cuban and Steve Harvey. Yes, that's Steve Harvey from Family Feud and all that. So I'm pretty sure we up there. And think about it. This would be like one of the only times since like 95, 6, 7 where you'll have wrestling on television almost every single day of the week.
Yeah, man.
You'll have Raw on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday is Impact, Wednesday AEW and NXT, Thursday is empty, but Friday is SmackDown, and then you got the Lucha Libre shows on Saturdays and Sundays. Hell, it's just one day missing, so almost a whole damn week of pro wrestling. You ain't seen that in a minute.
Nah, man, I don't know. I mean, shoot, that's like every single day, honestly, and you need that day of rest, man. Yeah, we're gonna need that day of rest and reset, man, for, you know, doing podcasts and the kids that blog and everybody kind of like, when does the wrestling week start now?
I don't know. Hey, when I've been over to Japan, it's the same thing for them because I went to Japan last year for Dragon Gate and they have wrestling pretty much every single day of the week, every day. Because I got there on a Tuesday. My first show was that Tuesday night. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, got off the next Tuesday and started up again on Wednesday for 3-4 more days. And then I had like a day off in between and was on the grind for fucking 6 weeks. I was out there.
God dang. That sounds like a lot, brother. You stuck your toe paws in pretty much every water that is available right now in professional wrestling. Tell me kind of the differences between the organizations you've been a part of or at least partnered up with and put shows on with.
Yes, like it ain't nothing like indie wrestling, because indie wrestling you go out there and have fun and you know what you're gonna do. You know you're gonna have you like a long competitive match, something good for the crowd. It's gonna be smaller or big depending on where you at. Mm-hmm. And TV wrestling, it's like, you know, that's a whole all day type thing. Mm-hmm. Like we get in there early in the hell in the morning, like from 10 o'clock until the show starts about 6, 7, and be out there bitch about 11 or 12 midnight.
Yeah, that's a grind.
TV days is.
So what was like? All right, so let's just say like now. I know your shortest. I don't even know if we want to call it a stint. You had the signing, I guess, with WWE and the issues with the physical. What happened in that? Like, what was it? Like a 6-month period?
Yeah, people thought I just got signed and got released. I'm like, hell no, I was signed for 6 months. That's a long ass process you got to go through with them motherfuckers.
Mm.
And it's like, I did all that. When it came down to the final stretch, I got fucked in the end. And I don't know how that happened. But here I am years later. It's like if something was wrong with me, don't you think something would have came up?
Absolutely, man. So who did you deal? Are you out? I don't know if you're allowed to say, but who did you deal with over there? Who contacted you? Did you go in for a tryout? How'd that work out?
Well, they actually hit me up. I was chilling up one day. A dude named Canyon Seaman contacted me and asked me, "Hey, this is Canyon Seaman from WWE. I'd like to invite you out to a tryout. Would you be interested?" I was like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "Is that a yes?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's a yes. What you mean?" Yeah. And they hooked me up with my flight info and hotel and all that good shit and had me come out, bust my ass for 3 days. Mm. Wait for a yes, no, or a maybe in 4 to 6 weeks. I was scared because motherfuckers was coming back after the tryout, and the first day they got home, they got that no right away. But they stretched my ass out for that 4 to 6 weeks, had me waiting, and they said, "All right, we accept you, and we want to know if you want to sign with us," and this and that. And yeah, that was about it.
Huh. Okay, and then how were you informed with the physical issues and how did that work out?
I don't know. I got there. They told me, "Oh, your blood pressure and shit is all right to take the physical." I'm like, and perform here since they already had me there for 3 days. I'm like, all right, cool. I did that. Ended up getting signed. But when they sent me to fucking Pittsburgh for the big one, that's when they doctor fucked me over. I'm like, "Oh, it's a little bit high and we don't like how one of your knees feel." And you're going to tell me that a week before I'm supposed to report to Orlando for NXT, like, to redirect my whole life around that shit. Had all my farewell shows and goodbye Willie Mack and all this other shit. And that happens a week. They hit me up and say, "Oh, don't plan on coming down." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Damn.
Yep.
Nah, man. If y'all pay attention to our social media, you see how we feel. We see how they running things over there. You see that logo, you see the X. Y'all niggas know anybody deserve the X. Throw the X up, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brothers, like I said, Cal, and shout out to brother Math at Black Rasslin on everything. Listen, man, I feel like right now, there is a boom in wrestling content. You were just talking about you getting 6 days a week of pro wrestling. And now what we're seeing and what I find amazing is that we're getting a lot of Black Wrestling Podcast. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Black Wrestling Podcast, as well as just Black representation on your screens. of course, you held the NWA Championship. You know what I'm saying? We had we have Kofi's run on top over there. We've got you're seeing black wrestlers do amazing things every week. How do you feel about us, you know what I mean, black people, and how we're represented now in wrestling as opposed to when we was, you know, when niggas was watching it when we was younger?
I feel great because back in the day, you know damn well, oh, mama, when the black man going to be champion? This me in like 95. Oh, he going to get it someday, baby. And that day never happened until fucking Ron Simmons got it once.
Yep.
A big-ass stretch happened. Then Booker T got it 5 times. A big-ass stretch happened. Mark Henry got it. Then Booker got it. Wait, Booker got it. Then Mark Henry got it. And now it's like finally, Kofi finally got the fucking big thing. And it's like, that's cool and all, but look how many damn years y'all had to go through to fucking make that shit a possibility. Like, they was afraid for that shit for some reason. It's weird. But unlike that, Impact was doing that shit. Like, they had Bobby Lashley as champion, I don't know how many damn times.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth, he was the champion twice.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't, he was the first African-American NWA world champion.
That's crazy.
Twice that man had it. But now it's like, it's good that we coming up there because you knew damn well back in the day they wasn't having it. We always had this thing around my hood. We was like, oh, the black man's world title would always be either the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title.
Because those are niggas that could wrestle.
Not only they could wrestle, but that's the only belt they could give to them.
Facts.
Because you knew damn well, all right, he gonna get up there and get that Intercontinental. Like, for example, Shelton Benjamin and fucking Kofi. How many times did they have the U.S. title, Intercontinental title, or the tag team titles before they got like a major one?
Absolutely, and all them niggas could work. They work niggas out the gym.
Yep.
Yo, speaking of working, man. Your style, right? I don't even know how to categorize it because you could get busy with the flippy niggas. You can get busy with the niggas that's doing, you know, like feats of strength, like the strong style niggas. You can get busy with all sorts of wrestling styles, man. And I don't know if I've seen anybody really work the sort of style you work because it's kind of an amalgamation of a bunch of different styles, man. How would you categorize it and how did you develop it?
I just call that shit couch potato lucha libre.
He real?
Because, going in there, I started off doing lucha libre, and I was about a bunch of small fools, and I had to keep up with them. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to have to be as fast or faster than them, and I know I'm stronger, so I just got to mix all that shit together, because I don't want to be no cookie-cutter heavyweight dude going in there. It's like I saw Rey Mysterio and Psychosis and them flying around when I was a kid. I want to fly around, too. And I want to use my power shit like bigger dudes back in the day, like Davey Boy and everybody else.
So, how did you develop the strong part of your style? Like, you know what I mean? Were you just are you a gym guy? Are you a big, like, you know what I mean? I'm in the gym every day, and and I want to do, you know, or you one of them CrossFit niggas? What kind? You know what I mean? What are you doing to prepare yourself and, you know what I mean, keep yourself sharp?
What I do is yell at my cats and play a whole bunch of video games, to tell you the truth. That's about it.
That is absolutely the best answer I think I've had on this podcast. So I've heard the video game thing from a bunch of places. I know you're an Overwatch guy.
Yep.
What are you playing right now?
Right now, I just got off Overwatch with one of my homies. I mess with Fortnite a little bit, only if it's Team Rumble, because all that building shit kind of pisses me off. But yeah, I play that every once in a while. I'm about to get that new Contra they just put out for PlayStation 4 and Switch.
Like, hold on. Contra? Like, yeah, up, down, left, right, Contra?
Yeah, it either comes out today or tomorrow. I pre-ordered it already, so they supposed to call me. So yeah, it's coming out.
Oh man, yeah, I might have to go to the store after we get off here, man, and check it out. I play a little Contra. I'm an older nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely catch some wreck with some Contra. Do you play any fighting games? I'm a fighting game guy personally. I'm a 3D fighter, so I'm more Tekken than I am Street Fighter personally, man.
Yeah, I got the new Tekken. I've been playing that. Well, the old Tekken now, but yeah I got that. Injustice 1 and 2. What else I got? Jump Force and J-Stars Battles.
Oh
versus.
Man. Lil Fam is my son. Lil Fam, he definitely is into that Jump Force, man. He was like, Daddy, let's play this game. I get on the sticks with him. You know what I'm saying? We playing. He, you know what I mean? He knows how to play. I don't. I'm getting smoked. You know what I mean? But man, video games seems to be a part of pro wrestling now, man. It used to be niggas leave an event and they go into the bar. Now everybody is packing up in the back and playing video games. And you hear this from the veterans talking about, you know, the old guys talking about what the young guys are doing now, man. Are you playing with a bunch of the pause? Are you gaming with a lot of the wrestlers backstage, man, and after events?
Like I still go out and do my thing at a bar or two, and then just head back to the hotel and I call it a night, and then get on some video games.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like old school and new, because it's like if we in the town, even though I've been there now, we don't get around the town and eat and drink, and then go back to the hotel and chill out until like the next show or the next flight or whatever the hell we got to do.
Okay. So are there like performers that you play a lot of games with? Are you buddies or you know, who's on your friend list that niggas would know, you know what I'm saying, that you playing these games against, that you playing your Overwatch and your Fortnite and all that?
Oh yeah, me and a few of the homies, we got a squad. Me on Overwatch, me, TJ Perkins,
Shout
my
out.
homie Jay Cafe, he out in Arizona, Kenny King, we be playing.
Hey man, Maryland niggas,
Rich, whenever he's on, he mostly be playing WWE 2K19 and shit.
Oh, Rich homie Swan.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. Maryland again, you already know.
Jeff Cobb, he mostly be fucking with Call of Duty. JT Dunn, Sammy, Jessica Havoc, and a few other people we be fucking with Fortnite.
That's what's up, man.
What's his name? Strickland. He always be messing with that NBA 2K, whatever the hell the newest one is now, and the old one.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you get busy with the man? We can turn this into a video game podcast.
Oh, Lindsay Dorado. We be killing shit on Overwatch.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, right now, man, what do you have? What are you working on right now? As far as what do you have coming up, date wise, where niggas can go check you out and all that?
Well, I got a show on the 27th, but I'm not 100% sure because they confirmed it with me, but they ain't sent me no flight info yet, so that's up in the air. But I got a show on the 28th in Vista, California for SoCal Pro. Okay. It's going to be a good show out that way. Doc is going to be on it, and who else on it? Puma King. Okay. He's going to be on there. Then after that, I got a Impact when we going over to Chicago for Bound for Glory. So how does that work? 19th and the 20th of October.
So how does that work? How are they with your indie dates? Are they like fully like, listen, as long as it doesn't step on our toes, go get busy? Are they like,
pretty much?
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, because it's like, oh, hell, you can do all the shows you want to as long as they don't mess with what you got to do on this date. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll make sure. Especially it's even better if it's in the same city or the same area. I'll be like, fuck yeah, I could do that show and then just head right over.
That's crazy. So have you had a chance to meet, like, I'm assuming with all these shows, I know a lot of legends like to work the indie shows. Of course, here in Maryland, we got MCW, and they're always, Mega Legends coming through all the time. I know Foley's coming through here next month.
Shit, I like to go to MCW. I've been trying to hit them up for a while. I'm like, what the fuck?
It seems like a lot of great workers have come through MCW, man. I'm hoping it happens, man. We've tried to catch a show here and there, but it's so local. But we're working so much. But man, we would love to see you in MCW, man. I'm hoping that can happen. We definitely gonna put it out in the circuit here, and maybe we can somehow hook that up. That would be crazy.
Sweet shit.
Yo, merch, right? So the merch game is 100% different. I recently just copped, I don't even know what the name of the shirt is, man. The Willie Mack joint. It's purple and yellow, and it's got like the graffiti. I think a fan designed the joint.
The Scrubby Mac.
Man, it's like it almost looks like a graffiti Mac. It say Willie Mack on the side, like in the big yellow joint. It's purple and yellow.
It looks like I'm a little rescue hero figurine, pretty much like compact but buff.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of them I just ordered, and my Wu-Tang Willie Mack shirts I just ordered.
Oh, that sounds fire. I gotta grab that. But I just grabbed the Willie Mack. Like I said, the one you was just talking about, man. It's slick wrestling merch going around. Is that how important is it? Because I know you got a bunch of shirts now with the Wu-Tang Mac and all that. How important is that to what you do, and then how's it feel to see when you go to an event and niggas is rocking your shirts?
Oh, it's great, because when I first started off, I didn't really give a damn about merch. It's like, all right, I'm already getting paid from the promoter. I'm good. But then, like, you realize that's a little bit of extra cash to put in your pocket, and somebody putting your merch out there. They might even be a wrestling fan who see the person on with it. They might be like, oh, that's a cool ass shirt. Where you get it from? And then it just creates more and more buzz, and you got people buying your shit and have something special. Like if I win a title that night or something, and they buy the shirt from me and I can sign it, they'd be like, oh man, I'm a part of this history right here. So yeah, that's a lot of things to consider when you're taking your merch.
Absolutely. So of all the guys, like what are some of the amazing matches of niggas like, all right, man, I wanna learn about Willie Mack. Like what matches should they go to kind of find out about Willie Mack when they want to go to YouTube and Google and all that?
I guess you could just hit up some of my stuff with Scorpio Sky, because I had a lot of good ones with him back in the day for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. With, the television title over there. Me and Brian Cage and Lucha Underground, we was tearing it up on that. I had one with Samoa Joe back in like 2014, maybe 15. But something like that. You can look it up. It was for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. My old PWG stuff, if you can find it. But like, yeah. Or just hit up Impact Plus, because recently I found out on the Impact Plus app, they got indie shows on there, and they got a lot of my shit up there. And I'm like, oh, sweet shit. Cool.
That, man, that's what's up, man. If you had to come up with your Mount Rushmore, man, Mount Blackmore, as we like to call it, or Black Rushmore of black wrestlers, man, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of black wrestlers?
Oh, Ron Simmons, Booker T, Rufus R. Jones. Yeah, Godfather and Mark Henry could be on there.
That would be dope, man. That's what's up, man. Where can the folks get at you on social media?
Oh, Twitter and Instagram is all Willie_Mack. Facebook, I got a official Facebook page. I'm kind of slow on the shit, but I'll be posting there from time to time if you want to keep up with me. It's official Willie Mack on Facebook. Go like it. And, well, that's about pretty much all the social media stuff I covered.
Listen, if you go on Willie Mack's like IG, his IG stories, man, he is the realest nigga in wrestling. Like, I this ain't even no jokes. Like, I'm watching this nigga's stories and I'm like, so our tagline for the show is wrestling from a nigga perspective. However, recently we flipped it and thinking that the show is more so niggas from a wrestling perspective. And that's really how I would describe what your IG is, man. Y'all niggas go check out Willie's Instagram, man. It's is any shout outs or anything you want to holler or bring attention to before we get out of here, man?
Oh yeah, just going over because I got a bunch of damn pets to feed. Hit up my Pro Wrestling Tees store, search up Willie Mack and buy my shit because I got a bearded dragon and 3 cats to feed and 2 turtles and myself because a nigga need food.
That's a fact. Niggas can't live on ramen out here. Niggas trying to eat for real.
Nah, I just got through eating a big ass bowl of oatmeal with some brown sugar and butter. So yeah.
Oh, that's classic, nigga. That is a classic meal, man. Hey, man, IllFam79 on your social media choice, at Black Rasslin on your social media choice, blackrasslin.rockthedub.com, man. We out here, man. Peace.
Yep. Probably the hardest match I ever had in my life. But I don't like it when things aren't going my way. You got me mad now. Get in the ring with me. This time, I'm going full force.